Hi, today we're going to do a comprehensive review of the measuring app Gauges.
As for the general purpose of the app Gauges, it measures the general aspects of the phone in space, for example, location, speed, and acceleration. It not only measures metrics of the phone in space, but also other things in relation to the phone like sound, luminance, and magnetometer. It's also important to note that all measurements are based off the phone.
Once the user opens up the app, they're immediately introduced into the measurement features. All the features are in one window. The user only needs to scroll up or down to find what they're looking for.
The app also contains hyperlinks that provide the user with additional information on units being measured. The link leads to Wikipedia pages while staying in the app.
The app also provides graphs showcasing the measurements over time.
Users can share measurements and graphs with other people, regardless of whether or not they own the app. Here is the accelerometer feature of the app, which provides the user with the phone's position in regards to the X, Y, and Z axis. However, it is important to note that the app cannot zero all three axes at the same time. There will always be an axis at -1. Depending on the phone's initial orientation, the X, Y, and Z axis will have a different starting point. If the phone is in a vertical orientation with the camera facing forward, the X and Z direction will start at 0, but the Y direction will start at -1. If the phone is flat on a surface with its camera facing downward, the X and Y direction will zero out, but the Z direction will start at -1. If the phone's portrait camera is parallel to the sagittal plane and the phone's home button is pointed towards you, the Z and Y direction will zero out, but the X direction will stay at -1. This is important because measuring the change in the phone's position will require you to take into account the starting point for each axis. If the X-axis starts at -1 and the final position is at -1.3, you wouldn't say the change is -1.3, but a difference of 0.3.
Some of the limitations of the accelerometer feature include inaccurate results due to shaky hands, and users can save the phone's position in regards to one of the X, Y, and Z directions at one individual point. However, you cannot save the phone's position in regards to each axis. You need to mark the position in one axis, write it down, clear it, and then mark the position in the next axis. As for the sound level feature, sound levels are recorded in a room using decibels. It is also important to note that the user's phone and microphone quality determine the measurement's accuracy.
For the speedometer feature, the app measures the user's speed using miles per hour, knots, and kilometers per hour.
The app provides a photometric measure of luminous intensity using LV. The photometric tool also includes a camera feature, so you can see in what direction luminance is measured.
Compass and location. This tool demonstrates the user's position using longitude and latitude. The app also includes a screenshot of the user's position using a map.
Other features include calculating barometer, altimeter, and magnetometer.
More features can be accessed by paying for them. We rated this app a 10 out of 10 for its practical use, clear graphs, ability to share with others, and unique features such as a screenshot of a map with the user's current location, marking data points, and having a camera for the luminescence calculations.